So hello there, YouTube. This is a channel that we're calling the Otherside. My name's Colin. This is really to catalog and just view and see what it is changing your entire lifestyle up. We've grown tired of the day in, day out. Go to work, come home, just to do a little bit, go to sleep, and then just have to go to work again. We're essentially halfway through the process of moving to Puerto Rico through the help of family and some friends. My wife is originally from Puerto Rico. We may or may not have a house. We'll see how all that goes. But either way, the end goal is we will be in Puerto Rico, hopefully the end of 2025, where then we'll start a new style of living where, yes, we will still have jobs, but the necessity of those jobs will be very minimal, as well as, just to put in perspective, the United States is so massive, and Puerto Rico, as small of an island as it is, which it's not that small, there's so much to do and so much to see. It's just a matter of finding it, and that adventure alone is more than what you can hope to achieve here in the United States just off of distance. So with all that, this is just an intro video to kind of show, hey, this is what we're doing. We're trying to get it accomplished. Unfortunately, market's not been so hot. Otherwise, heck, we'd already be there. With that, we'll be also annotating, logging, like for instance, documentation of vehicles, just to even get there, transportation, who to use, which could always change. Things in Puerto Rico tend to be quite particular, especially in regards of names. So yeah, not much more to really go into without deep diving. So we're just here, waiting around, hanging out at my parents' house. They are actually off in Fort Walton area. Should be going on a helicopter ride for my grandfather's 92nd birthday. And I'll probably include video footage of that just as a little bit of, hey, something to see around for this area. Hopefully we're able to do somewhat regular updates, but there's no telling with what kind of chaos could occur, especially with a total move of selling everything and doing the logistics of getting everything moved around and then starting an entire new life. So it could go very well, and so far it's been relatively okay, but the chaos is only just starting to show itself. So if you want to see what that is slowly over time, then hopefully I'm able to provide that and hopefully entertain y'all a little bit. Till next time.
You ready for a tight turn?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
You guys over here? Good Lord, how things have changed. Tower, Saratoga 4.
And that's what's fun about flying a helicopter.
Visual for Street 2.
Saratoga 44494 to Tower altimeter 2995, 45 mile final, runway 32.
I was a test pilot on a, they call it 837.
Oh.
S2 R2000 12 cylinder.
Oh, wow.
88 feet long.
88 feet long.
They took the skin off of it, took the engines off, put turbines on.
Wow.
And it's a flying crane today.
Oh, that's a sky crane today? Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Correction, Saratoga.
Good old Erickson sky crane.
9 Romeo Bravo, turn left when able. Taxi
And here I was flying the thing as a second lieutenant.
Huh. That's super neat.
Did pretty good though, I made colonel, so.
Oh, wow.
They came up, did all that stuff.
You're familiar with the flag, it's about 2 miles to the east of me, it's a Baron.
And
they're on a, kind of like a 2 mile right base.
told me I had to go to Iran.
Oh.
I said Iran. I did out of Vietnam, 65 and 72.
But I don't think you'll need to.
I built
Go
a
ahead and
parts depot,
5 mile, give me a 3 mile final call. They're on a 1 mile right base now.
165,000 parts.
Wow.
It was fun. Put it on the computer, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I need somebody to program this damn computer.
The wind is currently very
They said, what for? I said, well, they get these big, thick parts, and I watched 250 Vietnamese over here, run back here, it's all over the place. I said, I want them to program
I got 10 sight. I'm over topsail.
Okay. I want them to program it so they start at one end and go to the other. Great.
I got you.
Oh,
wait till
we ought to do that in the United States. I said, I don't believe anybody ever noticed them running around all over the place.
Yeah. There's our other helicopter right up there. He's going to be turning right behind us.
Still a little wind shear on final there.
Righto.
Saratoga 494, about 3 mile final now.
Saratoga 494, runway 32, clear to land. Let me, as soon as Baron lands, let me get a better report for the wind shear.
Alright, clear land 32, Saratoga 494. It wasn't bad, it was just a little bit of shear, maybe plus or minus 5 to 8.
There's a big old shark right down there.
I see.
And Fire Lima, you going to the hangars or
That dude was like 10 feet.
He was, yeah.
Baron Sierra Lima, Roger, left off and taxi Alpha, monitor ground. Have a great day. Welcome back.
Hey, Sean, thanks.
Mooney 494, did you copy that wind shear report? 5 to 8 knots, plus or minus on final?
Copy, Saratoga 494. It's probably about a half mile final, you'll get it. Copy, thanks.
Look at the people down there, though.
Oh, yeah. They all look like ants from up this high. I'm sure you're used to flying right over the water.
All over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I used to fly King Air from St. Louis down here.
Oh, really?
About 2.5 hours.
King Airs are beautiful planes. They're quick, too.
I loved it.
They're quick.
Can't hear you. Oh, that's Silver
Big
Sands
things
Beach
when they converted from a reciprocating
outlet model
to
that we went
turbine
to.
powered.
Ah, yeah.
Turboprop, you get up there and you go then.
Yep. What's our cruise speed? Like 2?
See, I was an old man when I retired, 44. Then I went to work. Made money.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, good life I've had. They tell me I ought to write a book.
I think you should, too. I'd read it.
Yes, it'd be fun.
Shark 1's 5 east, westbound. We'll call it beam the flag.
Shark 1, Roger.
Tower, Maker 1's 6 to the east, so I'll call lane answer.
Now, if you had to set it down, where would you do? Right at the edge of the water?
No, I'd go right on the sand down there.
Right up between them?
Yeah.
Do a full flare?
Yeah, full flare soft field. Or, you know, if it's super congested one day, you know, I can always go on the road. The power lines are running parallel right there. I just shoot the gap right in between them, do a
Okay.
Do like a high soft field.
That's it.
Mooney 494, you going to the hangars or the FBO?
FBO.
And there's always parking lots too. You know, if anything happens, you can shoot that parking lot up in there.
Yeah, see,
Taxi to Park via
it's so
Alpha,
small.
Alpha 4, monitor ground.
Yeah, it is really tight, but
Alpha 4.6, take care of that. Saratoga 494.
you got to be good at what you do, you know.
Yeah,
There's always a little bit of luck involved as well.
I know.
We got two of our freshwater lakes here. T-Bone Steak Lake and the Four Prong Lake.
Huh.
And then the Mid-Bay Bridge is way out there.
I see it.
That's that 3.5 mile long toll bridge.
And Destin, 7 Juliet Romeo departed San Destin, looking to go east to Seaside.
T-Ray, roger.
Destin Tower, banner plane 8730 Lima. We're about 10 miles to the east, like to transition out of below 1000 westbound.
Banner Tower 8730 Lima, Destin Tower, altimeter 2995, westbound transitions approved. Before 2 miles east of the center line. Traffic just lifted off the bay off to probably like our 2 o'clock position. Is a Sea-Ray plane going eastbound.
We'll be looking for that Sea-Ray eastbound, 905 on the meter, transition westbound approved. We'll call you up 2 miles east of the runway. 8730 Lima.
Shark One's over Henderson looking to come in.
Shark 1, runway 32, clear to land.
32 clear to land. So unfortunately today we're using runway 32, so we have to actually use a runway. We don't get to do cool helicopter stuff and come in over the trees.
And 7 Juliet.
But that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun with it. We'll do a big turn over there, go down the runway at like 100 knots.
Roger that, still looking for you, Lima.
We'll have a little fun with it. Alright, you ready to do a big turn?
Sir?
You ready to do a big turn?
No, that's fine.
Let's do it.
Here's a little bit gusty, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of wind shear. They were saying
Not
about
much.
10 knot wind shear. Not too bad though.
Make one, roger.
This thing handles wind really well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Alright, we'll do a little slow down here.
You do good, man. You
I
do
appreciate
good.
you.
How many hours you got now?
A little over 1,000.
That's good, because when I retired, of course I had desk job.
Yeah.
When you get to managing a fleet, you're going to sit your ass down.
That's
I
funny.
think I had between 5,000 and 6,000.
Whew, that's a lot.
I know, but it was fun. Every bit of it.
Oh yeah, flying a helicopter is like nothing
Enjoy
else.
being with you, fella. Take
I
care.
really appreciate you coming and flying with me today.
Yes, sir. Nothing to it.
Well, for those who stuck around, that was the little helicopter ride. I stopped recording after we did the U-turn because the side I was on, all you could see was water, and there wasn't much to be able to really see. But that was of the Destin Fort Walton area. Lots changed. My grandparents even used to have condos down in there, and I remember going in that area when there was almost nothing. So that's going to be it for this little video. Probably have another one here next week or even sooner, depending upon how much availability I end up with. So see you on the other side.